How's it going, man?
Good morning,
Good morning, man.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Where are you at? With
Michigan.
Michigan in the house. Dang.
Yep, yep. Actually, I just got off the phone with Lou, is the one that sent me over this way to watch this. So,
Nice. Cool, man. Shout out to Lou.
yes,
Good
yes.
morning, good morning, iPhone. Good morning, Michelle, Rhonda, John. How's everybody doing?
Good morning.
I'm very excited about today's. Just because I've been talking to some real estate agents lately, and they've been telling me some of the things that they struggle with when it comes to creating content for social media, and some of the aspects of that content that doesn't allow them to attract more of their, or just get the attention of home buyers and sellers in their city. And so I'm pretty excited about this today. Um, yeah, it's going to be really cool. We're recording, Lainey.
Yes.
Nice. Cool. 9 participants. So I hope everybody has their pens and pads ready, because I'm gonna deep dive into some good stuff. I want you guys to be able to take some actual content out of this once I'm done with it. And so, but just an overview real quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and start as people trickle in here. Like I was mentioning, I was talking to some real estate agents, and I was just like very curious in our office. We have obviously some real estate agents show up in the office, and when they're in here, I take advantage of it. I like to ask them, like, hey, what are some of the challenges that you deal with when it comes to marketing or generating leads or converting leads or whatever it may have you. And so as we were thinking about the topic for today, I was as I was thinking about the topic for today, I wanted to ask some of the real estate agents what their biggest challenges were when it came to specifically social media and creating content. And 3 out of 3 of the first agents that I spoke to said coming up with ideas for myself. And they said, I'm not that creative. I'm out in the field working, but I know how powerful social media is. But just the I'm not that creative to come up with ideas for myself to create content for. I don't even know what they want to see, let alone know how to create the content, package it, and then distribute it properly so my consumers can see me. And so that's where I was like, oh man, that's perfect. That's a perfect idea, which for today's topic, which is basically the content ideas that will attract your ideal clients in your local neighborhood. For those of you that don't know, I used to be a real estate agent. And to this day, I literally have some of my friends and family asking me, and it's like random too. Like I'll get like a random DM of someone saying like, "Oh, are you still in real estate? Like, do you still do that?" And I just respectfully tell them like, "Oh, no, 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 I don't. I mean, I'm in the industry, but I'm not a real estate agent actively. I don't do transactions anymore." And then they go on to say, "Oh, that's too bad. Either me or my cousin is looking for a home, and I seen your videos and I wanted to see if you can help them." And so I have for all the real estate agents that are like, oh, just send the business my way. I actually have a mentor that this husband and wife team helped me out so much when I was a brand new real estate agent, and any business that I get, unfortunately for you all, send that business that way. But anyways, I want to show you all to I want to show you all how to have that same impact on your social media, to where people are, coming in and you are driving what's called like inbound leads from your content. And it all starts from actually having content that your consumers want to see. And so I just came up with 5 ideas that I've seen work, that I've done, I see top real estate agents are doing right now, and they work. And so let me go to my notes here. Content idea number 1. This is an easy one, and you all do it. You all can do it with your cell phone. And let me make that clear too. Every single one of these, it's literally selfie style video. And to be honest, the more raw the content, the better. For some reason, that's how social media is getting right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of like exhausted with all the like captions and all the art and like all that good stuff. It's consumers' attention is more gravitating people to people that are just creating raw content. It's just them selfie style or just setting up a tripod or whatever it is. But every single one of these ideas you could do with your literally after this, you could pull out your phone and do them. So the first one, property tours. This is an easy one. Either through, and I know all of you see it on Instagram as well, and Facebook and YouTube, but literally just walking through a home and showing people the home. And obviously the easiest one to do it with is your listing. And so literally walking through your property, starting in the front and just say, even if it's like a voiceover and the camera is facing the property, I would literally just say like, hey guys, I'm going to walk you through my new listing. And little tip real quick. If you guys do this, and I'm going to say this first, make sure you consult with your broker first before doing this, because I do know that I believe there's some contracts that you have to sign with the seller. I believe it's called the SELM contract or SLEM. There's a contract you guys have to sign with your sellers to make sure that you can actually start marketing the property first before putting it on the MLS. But what I'm about to say, like this video works phenomenally well when your home is in when your home is coming soon. And so literally create a video of literally pointing at the property and just say, hey guys, I'm going to walk you through this beautiful home in the city of Temecula, Marietta, Menifee, Michigan, wherever your home is at. And it's 4 bedroom, 3 bath. I cannot wait to show you the amazing pool in the back. And so, or the amazing whatever view in the back, or the amazing tub in the master bedroom, whatever it may have you, give them some sort of hook. And I'm going to create like we're gonna have like more videos and webinars like this where we get into like actually like structuring the video. So like having a hook, having a body, having a what's called a call to action at the end of the video. But for this, I just want to stick to the ideas. And so, but yeah, and you're just literally going through the property and throw some music on the back end. YouTube, YouTube enables you to do this very, very well and very, very easily. And again, we can have another webinar when I actually like create a video with you guys. That would actually really be cool. Let me know in the chat if you guys would be open to a webinar like that, to where it's me showing you how to create a video, like literally step by step, where like either I'm talking in it or I'm just going through the process of creating that video within Instagram. Just let me know. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys would want a webinar like that. And so property tours. If you, I know some real estate agents, maybe a little bit newer, and they're like, wait a second, Cameron, I don't have any listings. I would then go to, you all know the top agents in your office. And so I would go to some of those top agents and I'd be like, hey agent, do you mind if I make a quick video about your property? I'm pretty sure they would be open to the open exposure the extra exposure that you're giving on their property. But if you don't know any listing agents in the office, this is where I would do the same thing. And I would just call around to other offices. And I would just tell them like, hey, I'm going around. I create a lot of content for me as a real estate agent, and you have a beautiful listing real estate agent at ABC Realty, and I just wanted to see if I can create a quick video about it from for myself, just to get extra exposure to it. Are you okay with that? Obviously, some are going to say yes, some are going to say no. The real estate agents who get it, they're going to be like, heck yeah, like free marketing for my listing, hell yeah. And so, so yeah, property tours is number one. Number two, what do consumers look at while looking at properties? What else are they interested besides the actual property? And that is the actual neighborhood. So like the neighborhood that you're in. And so I'm starting like on a micro scale what consumers are looking for. Obviously, they're looking for a property in a certain neighborhood, but what they're also looking at is like what comes along with this neighborhood. Like what's the crime rate over here? What are the schools over here? How close is it to shopping, et cetera, et cetera. And so the next video is you literally pointing out the top neighborhoods in your city, right? And so one thing that I would do is I would go into Google, and I did this for myself just to give you guys an example. Type in your city, and then type in neighborhoods in your city, right? And it's going to pop up all the neighborhoods. In my city, there's only 5, which is really cool. And so for my city, just to give you guys an example, I live in the city of Redlands, and it's in the San Bernardino County. In Redlands, there's a north side and then there's a south side. On the north side, it's College Town, and they call it University Village. over there, it's exactly that. It's a lot of college kids over there. Even in the track homes, it's a lot of rented homes, or even the homes that were built in like the 1940s, 1950s. They're bought by investors, and the investors are renting them out to the college kids. And so you'll even see some frat houses with the frat logos on them as well. And so, but there's a lot of college town over there. Now, with our within our university village, it's not loud, right? And the reason why I say that is because, again, a buyer wants to know all this stuff when they're moving into this neighborhood. They're like, okay, wait, college town, frat houses, is it loud over there? Are they partying all the time? Now, luckily, like our school, we're not like a big, so the university where I'm at, it's not a big, huge university. And so there's not like, I mean, Fourth of July, they hold their, event at the Bulldog Stadium. But other than that, it's not really noisy in that area. And so, like, you see how I'm like talking to the camera as if the camera was the actual buyer who asked me, wait, you said it's a college town. Tell me a little bit about this college town. And so that's the north side. That's on the north side for the Redlands. On the south side, we have downtown Redlands. And now this is more like, the old style, the traditional style, craftsman style homes. And they were built in like 1890 or 1875 or whatever it may be. And they were like renovated. And now they have that like really modern look on top of like the craftsman. Like they still have like the old doorknobs, the bronze like doorknobs. And they also have like the creaking original floors and stuff like that. But in downtown area, there's a lot of like local restaurants. There's a lot of local bars, local grills. We have pubs down there. We have like oddly enough, like a Minnesota Vikings pub, which is very interesting to me. And so during football season, to all the football heads out there, shout out to Kathy, our sales director, all the football heads out there. We have the Minnesota Vikings pub over there. And so again, I'm just talking to you guys as if you're my buyers. And this is as simple as literally, again, just pulling out your phone and maybe even standing on the corner of one of your guys' streets and just being like, hey guys, like I'm just showing you guys this main street. And just like I did, hey, this is what's called University Village. And over here is a lot of college kids. There's a lot of homes. It's very quiet. You see people running all the time. And it's really cool vibes over here in the city of Redlands. So that would be like mine, right? And so you guys could do that too and just list out, I would really leverage Google and I would really leverage AI for this type of content. And so, but number two type of content, top neighborhoods in your city. Go to Google neighborhoods in my city, and then look at them. And then you can even click them just to see what's actually in those cities. And so, if you don't know, and so content topic number three, as you could tell, I'm like, what I'm doing is one, I'm thinking very empathetically to the buyers. And then two, I'm like just if you think about it, I'm going from like a micro scale to a macro scale. So I went from house to neighborhood. Now we're gonna look at the topic number three is city amenities. And this is the top three things to do with your family in this city, right? Again, insert whatever city it is that you're operating in, that you know the best. Top three things to do, because obviously what comes along with buying a home, I believe according to your guys's NAR profile of home buyers and sellers, you all get this data for free. For those of you that don't know the profile of home buyers and sellers, they literally do a survey every single year interviewing all the buyers and sellers across the nation that real estate agents did business with, and they collect all the data and then they put it into this profile of home buyers and sellers. I would highly suggest going to the NAR and getting this because you all get this for free. I got to pay 20 bucks to get this thing. And so, oh, James said it's not free anymore. However, very affordable. Thank you, James. So it's not free anymore, but
Like
very
20
affordable.
bucks. I think it's 20 bucks.
Yeah. So $20 survey. And to be honest, if you Google like the last year's one, then that one, somebody like put it online for free. So whoever's doing that, shout out to you guys. But if you go in there, there's lots of great insight on home buyers and what they're looking for. Where I was going with that is, I believe one of the data points is the demographics of the home buyers is 60% of them, I think, are married with kids. And so obviously, if I'm a home buyer and I'm looking to buy in the city and I'm married with kids, I'm going to be thinking of some things that I want to do in that city. whether it's hiking or snowboarding. Maybe in my city in Redlands, it's like a 30-minute drive to Big Bear Lake, where there's a Big Bear Mountain Resort up there, and you can go snowboarding, right? You can rent an Airbnb cabin, go snowboarding and hiking or skiing, whatever it may have you. Um, and then we also have, let's see, we have shopping in Citrus Plaza, Mountain Grove. That's, they just built all that out from, chain restaurants like In-N-Out, McDonald's, Five Guys. They have all that good stuff over there. Nike, Banana Republic, they have everything over there. And so, and again, like I'm talking to you guys to the camera as if I'm talking to a buyer and they ask me, hey, for me and my family, I have two kids, a boy and a girl, or whatever, two boys, two girls, whatever it is. What are some cool things to do in the city? And then that's when I would tell them, all right, cool. You can either go to the beach, which is our, where is it? My geography is terrible. It's our west into the Orange County area, like Newport Beach area. You can go to downtown LA, like specifically within our city. We have Citrus Plaza. We have the downtown area. We actually have market night where they shut off the street and everybody's walking up and down the street and there's little venues, your kids can get their face painted, et cetera, right? And so you guys get the point. Top three things to do with your family in my city. That's content topic number 3. Number 4, and this is the one parents would really, really appreciate: the cost of living in my city. I know specifically for me, I'm actually in the process of looking for a new city to move to. And so one thing that I'm always looking at is like, all right, cool. What are the rent prices out here? Where, how far could, $4,000, $5,000 a month go, in this city? And so imagine if you were the real estate agent that when I was searching for that information, I found it on your channel, right? And so, and again, so like the cost of living is super simple. So I actually want to show you guys something. I want to log on to my computer and I want to show you where to get this information. So the cost of living, obviously off the top of our heads as real estate agents, I mean, besides if you've been doing real estate for a long time and you know that right off the top of your head, if you guys are like me, then I don't use my head for memory. I use it for creation. Yeah. So I want to look up the cost of living within my city. What I'm going to do is go to Google. Hey, Lainey, can you accept me in the Zoom? Nice. All right, cool. So I'm going to share my screen real quick just to show you guys how I look up the cost of living.
Recording in progress.
Recording in progress. Is anybody getting some good ideas? Go ahead and put in the chat if you guys are getting some good ideas from this.
Cam, you're echoey, so you probably have to turn off your camera or your microphone on your computer.
Oh, got it. No more echo? Perfect. All right, screen share. Let me show you guys my screen. So here's the neighborhoods in Redlands. Cost of living in Redlands. So Google's AI does a great job of pulling it up. For me, I don't know why I actually still going to the links, but the answer is right here, right? So if you look at this best places, click that. And then it's already on the cost of living. And literally this whole page is a breakdown, all the way down to the groceries and your health and housing, medium home costs over here, how much utilities are. This is for rent. So the average rent based on bedroom size in my city. And so, but what I'd like to see for video purposes is right here. Can I afford Redlands? To live comfortably in Redlands, California, a minimum annual income of basically 12,000 for a family and 62,000 for a single person is recommended. And so for a buyer who is a whatever, so this is me just knowing my city. We have a huge employer in my city besides Amazon, and they're called ESRI. There's a lot of engineers, software engineers that go there. And so for engineers who make $80,000 a year or $100,000 a year just by themselves, they would look at this and be like, all right, cool. So Redlands, I could afford in Redlands. Here's the median price of homes. And, as they're going through their home buying journey, pretty sure they're talking to you all as real estate agents and asking how much they could afford in a home and things of that nature, which is another content idea. What's it called? James said store.realtor 2023. Oh, that's
I
the
just put
profile.
somebody asked for, what is it called? I just put the link in the chat.
Yeah. Appreciate you, James. Appreciate you, James.
Yeah.
Cool. And so, yes, so basically you Google that, and that is where you find how much the cost of living in it is within your city. And so that's number 4. So we went over property tours. That's an easy one. Just literally go out. I'm telling you guys, if I was a real estate agent, that's all I would be doing all day. After doing my cold calling or my, open houses on the weekends or whatever it is, every single day I would go out and I would tour a new property. Like, it's so simple. Call the agent. Hey, can I view this property, whatever it is? And I'm just going to be filming a video of myself. Are you okay with that? All right, cool. Boom, done. Go to the property, tour it. Boom. You could literally do 3 of those a day. And so property tours, top neighborhoods in my city and everything that comes along with the neighborhoods. City amenities. Here's the top 3 things to do in my city when you're in my city. And then the cost of living within your state, right? And city and state within your city and state. And so the last one, I actually wanted to show you a live way of creating this last one. Now, this might go good. This might go bad. Regardless, I think it'd be valuable for you guys. Thank you, Rhonda. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Rhonda, create one of these videos and show us. If you're ready to create some content, I love, like, my big thing with these webinars, I really want to make sure that we're going from knowledge to application. And so that's why I'm giving you these ideas, so you guys can literally pull up your phone after this. I see that Daniel's in his room, James is in his office. You guys are in your offices and sitting down wherever you're at. After this, you literally, as you have these written down, you're like, all right, cool. Today I'm going to go, call a real estate agent in my office and ask if I could tour this listing. Or I'm going to go back to my listing that I currently have right now still on the market, and I'm going to create a video right in front of it today. Or, I'm going to go to my shopping plaza and I'm going to create a video over there. And so, like, I really want to make sure that we are, giving you guys information that you can take and go use literally right after the webinar. And so, so next is, so the last one. So I want to show you all how I actually create this last one. So the last one is your intro video. And this one, this has become synonymous and as important as your business card. This is your virtual business card. Anytime you meet someone, whether you cold called them, you were at an open house, you were door knocking, you were whatever, went to a networking event and you met somebody, by the time you end that meeting, and if it's somebody that you're talking to seriously about actually purchasing a home, the first thing that I would do is pull out your phone and be like, hey, can I show you a video of me and why my clients love me? And this is your intro video. I would have it stored and I would have it favorited, liked, or whatever it is in your phone. So it's ready to go as soon as you meet somebody at open house or whatever it is, as soon as you meet somebody and they show interest in wanting to use you as a real estate agent, I would send them your intro video. Now, obviously what comes along with creating the intro video is like, Cameron, like what would I put in there? Like what's the stuff that I would put in this intro video? And I wanted to show you all how to create this for yourself, right? So we're actually, you all know, like me and the marketing team here, we're constantly working on, taking these educational pieces, doing it ourselves, and then operationalizing it in a way to where we can take the scripts, the content, and then give it to you all in First Promoter. And so what I want to do, and matter of fact, I might put this in First Promoter. For those of you, and you guys can follow along with me if you want to. What time is it? 12:24. Yeah, this shouldn't take long. So for those of you that have ChatGPT, pull up your ChatGPT. And then I have a script here that I wrote, a prompt, if you will. I'm going to read it out to you guys. And again, I'm gonna upload. It's not in First Promoter yet, but I'm gonna upload this to First Promoter so you all can get this script. This prompt script to upload to ChatGPT yourself to create your intro video for yourself. And so I'm just gonna read it out loud to you guys. So pretend you are an expert script writer who specializes in creating why me videos for real estate agents. I want you to write a script for me. I want the video to be no longer than 60 seconds. I'm going to be filming. This should be filming. I'm going to be filming selfie style. So the camera composition is portrait mode. I want it to be, I want it to influence home buyers and sellers in my community to use me as their real estate agent. I also want to include how I'm an on-demand real estate agent. And this is where now we're connecting it to iCONNCT, right? Because literally, I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but I don't know if real estate agents realize like the power of iCONNCT, right? And iCONNCT literally enables you all to literally tell people that, hey, look, I have something that you all can benefit from. You could track me to the house. You guys can schedule appointments with me. Any house that you want to go visit, you could take me there. And I'm the only agent in this city that has this. That's powerful. Talk about differentiation when you're at that buyer's consultation or where you're meeting that buyer for the first time. To be able to say that I'm the only agent in the city that has this technology and here's how it benefits you. Man, that's like, talk about differentiation. And so that's why I put this in here. I wanted to include that I'm an on-demand agent. Ask me a couple questions. So I'm just going to break this apart so I can tell where it's at. Ask me a couple questions about my value as an agent, the city I specialize in, amenities in my city, and any other info you think a potential home buyer or seller would want to know about their agent. Then create a simple 60-second script I can use. I don't think I got the rest of it. I can use to film my why me video. So let's see what AI says. Here are a few questions to gather some details that can enrich your why me video. What specific area or city do you focus on in your real estate practice? So I'm actually going to come in here. How much time we got? 12:27. So Redlands, California. Can you share a unique selling point or a personal story that connects you to this area? So I am an on-demand agent. That means is what that means is home buyers want access to me when they want to show a property. Right? Time. And the reason why I'm like showing you guys this is just because I just want to take you guys through the way that I think about like creating content and just like what I'm thinking about. So if anybody has any questions while I'm typing, like feel free to send them my way, or you can, like James, just turn on your audio, ask a question. And so, but I just want to see how simple it is, like literally in the, couple minutes that we're on here, how simple it is to create a 60-second script that you can then just go out and film for yourself. They can schedule a property showing on their own time and track me to the location of the showing. Say Uber stop. Right. All right. What are the top amenities or attractions in your area that might appeal to potential buyers or sellers? We have the top school district. We have the top school district in the county. Now, I'm just making this stuff up. Whatever the actual information that you all have about your city, this is where I would input that there. That's top school district in the county. We have multi-million-dollar homes in the hills, multi-million-dollar homes in the hills. We have limited shopping. Restaurants, bars, and local restaurants, bars, and pubs. Market nights. State Street. to host events, right? How do you define being on demand? I already did that. What specific services or conveniences does this include for your clients? What do you believe is the most important trait that makes you a great agent for both buyers and sellers? And now, again, you actually have to have done this. I wouldn't put this in there if you don't know how to do this. So when I was a real estate agent, I actually took pride in being a great negotiator. My first listing, my first listing we sold for $13,000 above asking price. My second listing, I think it was $15,000 above asking price. And then my first 3 buyers that I worked with, I saved them a combined total of $100,000. And so like, when I say I'm a good negotiator, like I took pride in negotiating, right? And so in making sure that I either saved my buyers money or netted more money for my sellers. And so for the last 3 buyers I worked with, I was able to save them a combined total of $100,000. Nice. So let's just go there for the sake of example. Well, actually, yeah, let's just do that. Let's see what pops up. California, on-demand agent. That means, so here's a 60-second script tailored for your Why Me video, capturing the essence of what makes you an ideal real estate agent for buyers and sellers in Redlands. So they actually give the actual like composition as well, which is amazing. Opening frame, selfie style, smiling in a vibrant part of Redlands. Hi, I'm Cameron Evans, your go-to real estate agent here in Redlands, California, where community meets convenience and every street has a story. As an on-demand agent, I make house hunting as easy as ordering a ride. You can schedule a showing on your time and track me coming to you just like Uber. Imagine living where you're always just minutes away from top-rated schools, exclusive hillside estates, and unlimited shopping and dining options. Not to mention, our market night is a perfect spot for family fun. And here's what really sets me apart. I've saved my last 3 buyers a total of $100,000. I'm here to ensure you get the best deal, whether you're buying your dream home or selling for the best price. Ready to make your move to Redlands? Tap track and let's talk real estate. Connect with me today and let's get started. Reach me directly at, here's my phone number and here's my website. I'm going to change that last bit. And so again, I just want to show you guys this just to show you how to like interact with the AI to really make it the way that you want to make it. So I love everything in the first part. All I'm going to do is change the last bit. Since I know that I'm posting this video on Instagram, I'm going to put a call to action to, and what a call to action is, it's basically like you telling the consumers what to do after that video. Hey, go click here. You want to learn more? Put a, comment below, whatever, a real estate agent to learn more. Whatever the call to action is, you're telling the audience what to do after watching that video. And so change the call to action at the end of the script to, I'm gonna go schedule a tour with me today. Link is in the description, right? And the reason why I put this is because, as you know, on iCONNCT, so it's just gonna like redo the whole script. And then at the end, it's just gonna do that piece. All right, cool. Ready to make your move in Redlands, tap track and let's talk in real estate. Schedule a tour with me today. The link is in the description. And so it's actually in the bio. Sorry, this is my perfectionist brain. Not in the description, in the bio. But you guys see like how easy it is just to alter this script for your guys' liking, right? So the link is in my bio, right? And so the reason why I put that is because now this is where you take your iCONNCT referral code and then you put it into your bio. And between me and you guys, we're actually working on a feature that I don't want to drop yet. You guys are probably sorry to give you guys a cliffhanger, but if you guys follow us on Instagram, on there, like I'm dropping like feature updates. I'm talking about little tips and tricks like this. There's different content that we're going to be posting on our iCONNCT. And so, but we are, it just gets me excited. Let me just tell you guys a little bit about it. So obviously that, when somebody goes to click the link to so as a consumer, if they wanted to schedule a property, it would be taking them to app download. What we're working on right now is actually taking them to the online page so they can actually from the online page click the link and then and then they could just see everything from the online page, and it just gives them access to like very basic features. And so when they actually want to download the app and they want to do more and schedule you or whatever it is, then it takes them to the app download. And so like the reason why I was like pleading for our development team to have that is because now when you take this referral code and put it into your when you take this referral code and you put it into your social media, anywhere you put it, your website, social media, takes them directly to your web page, just like Instagram, right? So if you go on Instagram on your phone, but you go on Safari, right? It lets you show you things, but it doesn't give you access to all the features. Like we are working on that feature right now, and I cannot wait to update you guys on that as well. And so those are the 5 content ideas, right? Let me just go through this list one more time. Property tours, top neighborhoods in my city, city amenities, top 3 things to do in my city, the cost of living in my city, and then here's my intro video. Is there one thing that I would love to do in the chat? Is there anybody that came up with any other ideas for content? Because again, what sparked this was real estate agents telling me that, oh, I don't have any other ideas. And so I don't know if you guys are posting on here. I'm doing my best to build a relationship with each and every one of you guys to make sure that we can deliver some value to you guys. And so if there's any other content ideas that you guys see, please put them in the chat for your fellow real estate agents. But those are the 5 that I've seen top-notch real estate agents do. I've done myself when I was a real estate agent, and they work when it comes to getting the attention of your consumers. Like I said, to this day, I still have some of my friends and family come across my content, which is odd to me. Like it's really odd, but it just also shows the power of social media to where when you put a video up there, it's up there unless you delete it, right? And so my content is still all on my Facebook page and on my YouTube and all that good stuff. And so I'm pretty sure like it's search engine optimized for whatever my friends and family are looking for. They just remember me from posting content. And so, and I kind of like posted like out of the ordinary content just because that was my personality. But does anybody have any questions about this as well? Like any questions about creating content? Any questions about anything? To be honest, it doesn't have to do with, content ideas, but, creating content, posting content to social media. If you guys have any questions, throw it in the chat. If not, then I really appreciate you guys' time. And again, like I'm doing my best to make sure like our whole team here, everybody here, Andrew, me, our marketing team, we're bringing on salespeople, and it's like, we are doing everything we can to learn as much as we can about real estate agents and the struggles that they're running into on a day-to-day basis, and quantifying it and getting it to a point where it's like, all right, cool. They don't know about content ideas. Let's create content about content ideas. They don't know about, whatever it is, posting or distributing that content. Let's create content about distributing it. And so we can help you to the best of our capability. There's a huge problem in the real estate industry right now to where broker owners and team leaders, we're doing the best we can to give you guys tools and resources, but there's a piece missing of like the connection between knowledge and application. And so I want to do my best on these webinars to make sure that we're applying what we're doing. And in order to do that, I have to learn as much as I can about you guys and figure out where those specific areas where you're stuck. And so if anybody, has any questions, Lainey, do we like have any questions on here? I'm going to go on here and oh, I see Rhonda said which Instagram. So if you go to Instagram and then just type in iConnect_official, you'll see on there, that's where you can go out and follow us. I appreciate the follow ahead of time, Rhonda. Anybody else that wants to go in there and follow us, then there are a couple hands raised. Whoever has their hands raised. Lainey, could you like I don't know if
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Hi, this is Sam Silver. How are you?
Hey, Sam Silver, dude, that's one hell of a name.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at your chat GPT. Actually, I'm on two screens, I think.
Mhm.
I'm looking at your chat
Yeah.
GPT, and did you customize your chat GPT before you started creating? Did you put information about you
Mhm.
before you did it?
Mm-mm. So yeah, for the sake of example, I didn't,
Okay.
but what you're talking about, yes, that's AI. I mean, this is like a AI talk, but like, yeah, AI is getting sophisticated to the point to where you can treat it like a brain,
Yep.
and in the sense that you can give it what they call knowledge. And that knowledge is like data from your area. So if I were to, and I'm pretty sure Sam knows exactly what I'm talking about. If I were to go online and do all my research for the city of Redlands, I was like, here's the restaurants, here's this, here's that. And then I gave that information to the ChatGPT. And then that's when I asked the question like, hey, can you create a video script for the top 3 areas in the city of Redlands? I fed it all that information. So now it knows that's where it's pulling the information from. And so now instead of doing the process, like the content idea process ourselves, now the AI is coming up with content ideas for you. And so really good question, Sam.
Yeah, I actually created with my chat GPT, I created uh my information. I put my description of who I am and that I give back to heroes and community. It's all in my original creation of the chat GPT. So that way when I create things, it already knows I'm a veteran. I work with heroes. I
Mhm.
give back to people in community. So all
Yeah.
the things, I'm in Valencia, California, all the things that I wanted to know. So every time I create something, it creates as me,
Yeah. I
which a
love
lot of
that.
people don't understand, that when you're training your chat GPT, you have to teach it like a baby. I
Mhm.
have twin daughters that are 19 years old. You got to teach them to walk. You got to teach them to
Yep.
speak. You got to
Yep.
teach them how to hold their pens in their proper hand.
Yep.
Same thing with the chat GPT. If you use it as a tool, as your partner, and educate it on who you are,
Mhm.
it's your best friend.
Yep. Yep. 100%. It'd be very interesting to see you go into your ChatGPT the way you trained it and just tell it like, hey, create an intro video script that's 60 seconds for myself. It'd be very interesting, like with all the knowledge that it has, like just to see what it actually creates for you. Yeah, that'd be
Maybe
very interesting.
maybe do something. I'm going to be there on next week. I'm going to be
Wednesday.
at the marketing thing.
Perfect. Dude, when you're out here, man,
Yeah,
like I'm pretty sure I'll find you. Like with a name like that, I can't miss you.
yeah. Usually I wear my American flag jacket, so you'll see me.
Nice. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, let's connect next Wednesday. For those of you who don't know what Sam is referring to, next Wednesday, we are having a double your income in Q4 day. And it's actually going to be in the office. And we're going to be going over everything from generating leads from Facebook ads to Andrew's going to be teaching some of his BAM FAM and sales conversion secrets to convert people at a very high level the way he does with his team. And then we're also going to be talking more about creating content that attracts more of your clients. And so, yeah, so if anybody that wants to attend to that wants to attend that, I believe we have sent out the reminders along with the flyers to that. And so, but if anybody who hasn't, just put in the chat, I haven't, and I'll have Lainey go ahead and send you guys more information on that. Any other questions? Everybody got it. All right, cool. I'm gonna be Michelle, Daniel, James, especially James. James, especially you, John too. I'm gonna be on you guys' Instagrams tonight. I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. What did they post this week? And so, but no, guys, thank you so much for attending today. It's been super fun. Again, like I try to make these as engaging as possible, and this isn't possible without you guys showing up and engaging. And so, the more and more you guys engage, the more and more we learn about you. The more and more we learn about you, the more better content that we can deliver to you all.
Repeat the Connect Instagram. Repeat that, please, or put it in the chat,
Yeah. Let me go ahead and put it in the chat.
because I'll follow that. And I got a lot of Instagram stuff going on too, so you could see kind of stuff I'm doing as well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, once you follow us, then what's it called? I will check out. So I'm the one, so you guys know, who is like running the Instagram. Like I just like manage it. Like we have somebody actually posting to it, but I'm the one who is looking at all the content and all that good stuff. So the Instagram in the chat is at iConnect_official. And so go on there, follow us, Sam. Everybody else follow us. And again, I'm gonna be doing my best to give you guys some really good content on there that you guys can take away and apply into your business. And so hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I know today's Friday. Everybody that's having open houses this weekend, everybody has cold calling, all that good stuff. I hope the most success to you guys. You know, generate those leads, convert those leads, and next Tuesday we'll be right back at it. See you guys.